Oh god, it's time already. Hey everybody! Tricks are for kids. Dun dun dun! Oh, I hope it's tasty. Oh my god. I got a handful of stuff that I do want to get to. I'm debating whether or not I want to cover the Freebird stuff right now, because there is developing news. And I might just want to do one more broad video on like Niji Sanji and their reputation. So there's a excuse me, there's a handful of topics I do want to get to. Only one really strikes me as like a trigger warning kind of topic. So I'm going to save that one for last. But what do I want to get into first? I haven't even put any in the titles. I've got ways that VTubers can set themselves up as like B-roll footage for commentary channels, video essayists, that kind of thing. There is also, I guess I can get into the wanting to date your streamer topic. There's also a big thread about shoutouts I can go over. What else? Oh yeah, like the Minions Despicable Me 4 trailer put out. There's a bunch of people that see Illumination in a new light after seeing that trailer. I wonder if I get away with that. What else is there? One person's thread on search suggestion bans on Twitter. That's very broad reaching. Everybody's going to want to watch that one. What else I got? There was a surfer that got mocked with a plushie, a shark plushie. That's a pretty funny story overall, I think. Yeah, that's some of the starting topics. There are definitely other dramas going around. Like just today, there's like the Blacklist drama people are talking about. Pretty funny. In fact, should I start off with that one? I don't really have a thread to point to, or just general broad thoughts. Or should I just go in the order of my bookmarks? I don't know. Fuck off, driver, easy. I don't know why I have you. If anybody has a preference for a topic, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to go through in the order I bookmarked them. There is a part of me that does also want to talk about the Vosh leak, but I don't know how long the stream has been going, but I know Vosh is going on the H3 podcast, so I'm gonna let that play out before I make any statements on it, I guess. Date your streamer first. Yeah, that one's not really diving into a whole lot of drama. It's just a thread, like a single tweet actually, that came across my feed, and like I kind of think it's somewhat relevant to talk about. Okay, I guess I'll get into that one. Why not? Right, gotta swap over my stream deck. I gotta remember to use this thing like while I'm live. Cause like I can just do this. And like I always forget to enable and disable this. For crying out loud. I'm pretty sure that would go a long ways to making videos a little more interesting on rewatch. Anyways. There's something that kind of creeps around the general creator verse, though it's a little more prominent within the subculture of VTubers. People get a little more parasocially attached. It's just part and parcel, it seems, with the medium. A tweet came across my timeline. Found it pretty funny, pretty ironic that it came from a Twitter account named VTubers I Love. But it reads, it's okay to follow a VTuber because you think they're attractive, but if the only reason you're following them is because you think they're single and there's a chance they're going to date/sleep with you, I have some really bad news. I can't believe anyone thinks this way. And the reaction gif just summing it all up. But largely I would not be surprised if there's at least some, even in my own audience, that kind of hope there's a chance. In reality, I'm not going to date people. Luckily, because like that's one of the benefits of being aromantic, I am not all that interested in any sort of romance. I like hanging out with friends. That's what I tend to prefer to do. There are some people that are just, I don't know, they engage with your content, they consume it, and then as you continue to watch your favorite creators, VTubers or not, you kind of feel that connection to them. You get to know them quite a bit. And in reality, they don't really know you. Most of the time, that's kind of how it is. With smaller creators, it's a lot easier to build that social connection rather than parasocial. But even then, there is still times when that dynamic is at play. You gotta kind of be aware of it. Because there are people that when they fall into this kind of mindset, that they'll likely make themselves more vulnerable, more suggestible to the person they're looking up to. A lot of cases, I would like to believe that like VTubers or creators in that position of power would not use it the wrong way, but I mean, have you heard of the Smash Bros tournaments? Oh my god. Like, I will be fair, there are some creators out there that will sleep with their audiences. Um, I've got at least one on that list that I'd like to have fun with. Like, fingers crossed, I meet her at a convention, we'll see where things go. But outside of that, you can't really date somebody. You might get lucky at a convention, but if that's all you're really holding out for, dude, there's Tinder, there's Grinder, there are other avenues. There's social communities or social groups that you could reach out to that you find interesting. Maybe they're hobby building. Oh no, Warhammer. There's a lot of horny nerds there. You can get some dick if you want it. Just don't put yourself in a vulnerable spot just because you like a streamer and you think you might be able to get some puss. There's better avenues to pursue it. A lot healthier ways. People think VTubers are different and want to share a meet cute with someone. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know of any VTuber instances of like a viewer dating a creator. Fuck, I can't remember their name. Like MXR mods. Excuse me. I can't remember exactly, but there was one modder YouTuber that did end up dating a viewer, and they've, as far as I'm aware, they're still together. It's not impossible. It's just, oh my god, it's so unlikely. You can get taken advantage of very easily. Oh yeah, yeah. That's like the biggest concern I have with people dating their favorite streamers and whatnot. Yeah, there are not a lot that will actually engage with it. There are a handful. I mean, if you want that kind of stuff, I would recommend checking out some lewd tubers, because they're the type that, like to know that people are enjoying their content. And some of them will even sleep with fans. I know there's also quite a few people that'll actually just avoid dating not just VTubers, but like other creators in general, because there's always that risk of public drama attached to it. There's also people that will only exclusively date other streamers and VTubers because they can understand each other with dealing with like the struggles of the small streamer. And I am fully aware of said small streamer struggles. Yeah, I don't really know where else I want to go with this. It's just you can have a crush on your favorite streamer. That's not that big of a deal. Just don't try to pursue them out of perceived. No, I don't want to say that. Because, like, I'm willing to bet these people do genuinely feel that attraction to their favorite streamers. Yeah, I don't know how to phrase it. You can like your streamer, you can find them attractive, but odds are you just won't get the chance to actually date them. Don't don't put yourself in that spot, honestly, because things can go very bad for some people. God, Lord knows there's more than enough high school drama in the VTuber scene already. Oh man, it can always get worse. Yeah, I think that'll be a shorter little segment. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh, I could have actually included another thing. I'll make it its own segment. Now, do I want to go on to... Do I want to do shoutouts? Do I want to risk Illumination copyright over going over one of their commercials or advertisements? 30-second teaser. Obama. Do I want to go over Twitter suggestion bans? Oh, the shark thing is kind of funny. And we can learn. Whoopsie. Hey, Joestar. How you doing? Just currently in between segments. Da, 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 da. I feel like I'm missing some discourse. There was that artist. Oh, right. There was also that artist, which is shitty, but not the worst. I would hope he finishes his commissions. God, do I want to? Oh, there's always drama. This is the VTuber scene. Like, oh god, I do want to talk about the Selen slash Freebird stuff. Because, like, that's a pretty big story. That said, there's a message from Niji Sanji. Did she get DMCA from that? From what? I is confused. Oh no, they were just using Freebird as a hashtag when she got terminated and stuff. That was honestly a pretty fucked up situation. Like, there's a lot more than I can remember off the top of my head, but I do know that. What's it? She put out a cover song on Christmas, and then Niji Sanji was like, no, you can't do that. When, like, even the person that the song was covering was like, hey, yeah, I gave my go ahead back in 2022. And by the way, it was Lily Pichu, if you didn't know. Uh, she is open about having her music played on streams and stuff, no DMCA, all that fun stuff, as far as I'm aware. And then this is even like a cover of her music, so. But there is a lot more to that. Hey Aiden, how you doing? Yeah, she makes music. Have you ever heard of This Is War? It's basically a bunch of artists getting together and rapping for League of Legends characters. That's actually where I first heard Lily Pichu's music. Because she was Lulu. Fresh from playing Deltarune. Nice. Been enjoying it? Awesome. Kitty cat wants out of the room. BRB. Yeah, if I still did face cam stuff, I'd hold up a brush and he would just hop up on my lap. He loves his brushies. Could always summon him to the camera when needed. To be honest, I don't know anything about Deltarune. Let's see, what do I want to talk about? Shout out. Do you guys think I'd get DMCA'd or copyright for a teaser for Despicable Me 4? Oh wait, I can invert the video. It's like Undertale, but also has old JRPG turn-based combat. Oh, nice. God, I want to talk about that Minions ad. But I don't know. Because, like, we all know how greedy corporations are. Shoutouts. I don't think I care about the search suggestion ban stuff. We got that surfer. Yeah, disposable me with Groot. I can't make fun of his name. Damn it, it's too short. Yeah, Despicable Me. With Gru and stuff. The Minions. Basically, it's an ad making fun of AI art. Hey, Rash. How you doing? So do I want to talk shoutouts? Do I want to talk about the surfer and the shark? Could also talk about aromanticism and asexuality. And then there's also VTuber B-roll footage. Those are the different topics I have right now. There is an artist that, well, it's got some not great stuff attached to him. That's the last segment, because, yeah. Oh shit, that sucks. Hope it heals quick. Okay, I think I'm going to talk about the VTuber B-roll footage. We ready for this? I'm not. We'll see. There's something commonly used by video essayists that while they're talking over a specific point, a specific topic, they tend to have video relating to the subject playing behind it. And recently, there has been made a resource for VTuber specific B roll footage where indie VTubers can sign up and let any video essayists essentially use their content from their streams, from their videos, from any shorts, TikToks, what have you. Free reign to use it in their video essays or whatnot, I guess. There are some stipulations around it. I personally have signed up for it because, well, I've always been of the opinion that you can use my content however the hell you want. I really don't care that much. Uh, it would be pog if people made videos about me, but hey, no pressure. I'm right about everything, so you can't correct me. Anyways, Malbat put out this thread and volunteer form. Thread reads, are you an indie VTuber who is having a hard time getting as many eyes on your content as you would like? Are you a VTuber video essayist who needs more VTuber B-roll footage that won't get your channel struck? Read this thread and fill out the form. And obviously I am going to be including this in the description of the video when I put it out. She continues with, I would like to make a database of VTubers who are open to having their footage used as B-roll in other people's videos. This footage will be available for video creators to use in their videos, with credit. The footage owners will get more exposure, and the video creators will have more VTuber footage that they know is safe to put in their videos without fearing being unrightfully copyright struck. It's a win-win. So, yeah, if you're a video creator, you want to talk about VTubers, you want some footage that you know isn't going to be any issue, check this out. I believe Yam has also made a Discord about it. You can check out further in this linky. But basically, she just goes over the rules and stipulations kind of thing. That's my old email. I don't know why it defaults to that. Current one is briley.vtuber@gmail.com. But yeah, you can just sign up, share your footage with the world, or you can, oh yes, right here, actually. Can I see who's using my footage? Though we cannot guarantee everyone who is using the footage has a Discord account, there is a Discord server that you can join to meet fellow VTubers and video creators alike who are involved in this project. You may see for yourself you may just see yourself in a video promoted in the Discord. And then they have the link right there. For those that don't know, or are not aware, I guess, Yam has put out like some video essays previously herself. I've covered at least one of them on the channel. I really like her. I like her opinions. And I think she is doing this really good thing for a lot of people, organizing it so that creators feel a little freer, so to speak. Huh. Yeah, I'm like speed running that video. It's like 5 minutes. I guess it's kind of good to have the shorter length videos. It's a little better for the algorithm, I guess. Okay. Do I want to talk about shoutouts? Do I want to talk about the Shark Attack Surfer? Do I want to talk about aromanticism, asexuality? Are you going to do the B-roll footage? Yeah, I've already signed up for it. Like, I've always been, hey, Angel Tail. Oh, really? Rima has put that out there? I would I would totally be down to read words. Yeah, that's also fairly common with a lot of bigger video essayists, like even what's it? ContraPoints, Philosophy Tube, H Bomber Guy. They tend to reach out and get people to do different voiceovers for individual lines, kind of thing. One of my favorites was Legal Eagle reading out a tweet that said, Legal Eagle is no longer the last good lib. And I found that very, very funny. Took me a second to actually realize that was Legal Eagle reading that. Oh, by the way, Angel, do you know if that message from Niji Sanji is done? It's like I do want to talk about the Freebird discourse, but I also do kind of want to include that in it. Really? They streamed it at the same time Doki was streaming? Oh yeah, we're doing pretty chill stuff so far. Until we get to that artist. There's a new one every week. Spooky foreshadowing. Man, I could make really funny video essays if I just committed the time to doing it. But holy shit, I am way too lazy. I've done one video essay, still out on my channel. I had a joke in there that I'm still kind of surprised that my parents actually watched. If you know, you know. Oh, yeah, right. There was a Vignon update. Make me more animated and stuff. Do like look more like the live 2D. Oh well, next stream. I think I'm gonna do shoutouts next. Bit of a longer tweet. Oh yeah, unironically, I do want to see more video essays out there. Like that's the kind of stuff I like to listen to. Are they giving you trouble, Lena? Too complicated? Fair. And yeah, Angel, they do there's not the best voices in at least some of the, I guess, commentary channels. There are some that I do actually really like. Toledo is a really good video essayist, along with Static Tokyo. Both of them are really great. I love their videos. A lot of the leftists I watch are streamers, but I often watch the video content rather than the streams live. Yeah, honestly, that's how I get most of my views too. Most people can't, usually they can't line up with catching the streams, or they don't want to. I'm also very terrible with actually scheduling and sticking to my schedule for streams. So it makes sense that it's hard to actually draw a consistent audience, but hey, I'm doing it. But yeah, most people just end up watching my videos and whatnot. That's what gets pushed out the most. So, do I want to get into shoutouts, aromanticism slash asexuality, or the shark surfer? I don't know if I'm gonna do the minions. Nah, I won't risk it. I've played with copyright before. Hell, I've had a stream get copyright claimed because I watched one of my own videos that had a song in it, and that song is a song I always use for a goddamn intro because it's in the YouTube creator music library or whatever. Oh my god, like my Pal World video got copyright claimed 3 days after it came out because it has that song as the intro. What's usually rehashed when bigger left-leaning creators in interface with VTubers is Pippa versus Vosh and Horse Discourse, or Xanderhall versus Rev PDF files thingy. Yeah, it's usually just people negatively engaging with VTubers. The Vosh situation. Did H3H3 did Vosh dirty? I haven't watched it yet, but seeing the fallout, it sounds like it. Copyright rules can be bullshit. Oh, 100%. Especially for live streamers, because, like, we don't always know. I got lucky with the Has Been Hotel thing. That was only a copyright claim. Lots of space for socialist anarchist silliness in the VTuber space. Probably could be peeps in the VTuber spaces, maybe not having those perspectives, thus unable to provide that kind of insight. Yeah, I think so. Have I kept up with the Nijisanji Seilen controversy? Yeah, like I was actually considering covering it this stream, but then there was that message from Nijisanji that just came out and I haven't had time to watch it. So I kind of want to watch that and then just include it in like a bigger, broader my thoughts on Nijisanji kind of video. Even Zena and Poppy were pissed at H3? Really? I'm gonna be real. I don't know who hates Vosh these days. I thought Zena and Poppy were not fans of Vosh, but I mean, it's nice that people are standing by him. Okay. Well, I did watch the Keffel's video about it, and well, I get where she's coming from. All she did was like a 13-minute video, was it? So it's like not even the worst. Plus, she's standing by him. So, oh god, we're talking about Vosh. Everybody's pouring in now. It's the Vosh bump. Oh, he's live right now. Man, this really does seem out of left field for Ethan. Oh yeah, I agree. Well, from what I was hearing of Vosh's statements, they weren't friends per se, but like their conversations had been friendly in DMs. It's been cordial, civil. And then there was a hey, let's dig into all these clips about Vosh after a stream leak. Hey, Spooter. I wonder if that does actually play a role in it. I can't say for certain, but maybe Ethan's doing that to get into Hassan's good graces again. I don't know. I kinda doubt it, but it's possible. I should probably get into another segment, huh? But I like chatting. Shooting dust shit. Okay, I can delete those old videos. Because holy shit, they take up a lot of gigs. Okay, do I want to get into shoutouts? The shark and the surfer, or a romanticism? Definite highlight. Go back into the corner, Spider. You want to hear about the shark? Personally, I think it's pretty funny. As long as the stuff that matters, struggles against capitalism, institutional systemic hate versus queer folk, anti-imperialism slash colonialism, indigenous struggles, revolutionary. Yeah, people have higher priorities, but sadly, it's the drama that gets the clicks. They want that trash content. Do I have a Blahaj? I do not, actually. I don't have any plush stamp. Oh, wait, no, I have a small plush kitty. The rest of the plushies in the place are my girlfriend's. Okay, how do I start off the shark segment? It's such a tricky one. You're addicted to plushies? I've known a handful of people like that. I'm gonna be real. I do steal my girlfriend's big stuffed rabbit, and then snuggle that at night because I prefer to grab that instead of a pillow. Oh, I get where you're coming from, Angel Tail. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think she did a good job with that video. So, you guys have heard of a blahage, right? I know I'm totally pronouncing that 100% right. Don't correct me. It's that plush shark from IKEA that trans people just love. For those that don't know, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people might not know it by the name, but it's just a shark plushie that a lot of trans femmes, a lot of trans women tend to get one. I know, oh god, I know quite a few people that have one. Anyways, there was a surfer who wanted to host a event at a public library that, well, she was standing up for women's sports because she was trying to exclude trans women from, I guess, their biological advantage was surfing. Anyways, Fox News had put out a article, I guess. They're not really news. Not in my opinion. Anyways, the quote is that this protester brought a shark stuffed animal to mock Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark. Miserable, insufferable people, but oh so tolerant. So I can see kind of two cases here. One where they didn't know that Miss Hamilton here lost an arm to a shark, because who's going to always know about that shit? And the other was that, yeah, they did know and they purposefully brought the shark plushie just to rub salt in the wound. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially when this person was, I think it was this one of these two. Uh, but this surfer is explicitly trying to exclude trans people from surfing because biological, it gets wonky. I'm not bothering to read through Fox News. Anyways, this Leo Sanchez here, Leo Sanchez, I don't know where to put a read on them, but I don't trust them. 20 Harry Potter fan, constitutional, conservative, gay. Trump 2024. I'm gonna guess PSYOP. Anyways, woman lost her arm. He adds, or yeah, fuck it. He adds the context. A woman lost her arm to a shark, and the IKEA shake plushie is being used by protesters to intimidate and mock her. Then you have people supporting the intimidation and mocking, claiming the company's shark plushie is a symbol, quote unquote. Does IKEA support the toy being used in this form of bullying and harassment? And here we have the picture of the oh so threatening and intimidating protester wearing a trans flag as a cape and holding a shark plushie. How horrible. How messed up. This protester brought a stuffed shark to mock Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark. Miserable, insufferable people, but oh so tolerant. Okay, Riley Gaines had said that one. And then here is the support of this harassment from Princess, friend of the stream actually. Blahaj has literally been a trans icon long before Bethany said her comments. Because if you weren't aware, basically Bethany started getting canceled on Twitter like right away for, you know, being gender critical, female sports, biological woman, that kind of stuff. And she got called out on Twitter for it. And here's a little meme. There's nothing like the love between a trans femme and her Blahaj. And Leo includes, so a speaker lost her arm to a shark, and the protester who is there to intimidate and interrupt her just so happens to have a shark because, quote, the shark is a symbol of the trans community? Bullshit. But for those who are not aware, yeah, it's trans people have been loving their Blahaj for literal years at this point. Actually, I don't want to interrupt, but how did the shark become a symbol? So funny thing. Princess responded. Let's listen.
Icons come from the most unlikely places. We've been asked for symbols used by the trans community, and the ultimate trans symbol is Blahaj. But how did this blue shark from IKEA become adopted by the trans community? Well, since its release in 2014, Blahaj has kind of been a big deal on Tumblr and in Russia. But only in 2019 did Blahaj find its home in the trans community. On Tumblr and Reddit, Blahaj memes started to take a trans twist, suggesting that Blahaj was a trans icon or a trans ally. It's theorized that it started because the shark is the same colors as the trans flag.
Trans feminine people have attributed it to plush toys providing an affirming sense of femininity and softness.
While trans masculine people have said that liking the shark is affirming due to loving sharks being a stereotypical boy's interest.
Many trans people have suggested that hugging the shark is comforting during dysphoria.
But does IKEA know that their lovable shark is such an important community figure? They haven't commented on it publicly, though Blahaj does appear in a 2021 ad campaign in support of same-sex marriage in Switzerland, which has been taken as proof that the shark...
I actually didn't know that about in support of same-sex marriage. That's pretty based of them.
Is canonically queer.
But in a world where trans people face isolation, the fact that Blahaj is low cost and accessible in many places make it as good a symbol as any.
And it's pretty obvious that this shark is trans.
Yeah, that was Rainbow History class. Go check out their TikTok. I don't use TikTok. But that, yeah, that more or less just sums it up of how the blahage has actually been used longer than Bethany had made her statements against trans people. And, well, I just find it funny that the left are the intolerant ones for holding a shark plushie during a counter protest, for somebody trying to literally exclude people just because they're trans. But we're the intolerant ones. But we also can't join their sports. So, yeah. To be honest, overall, I do think it's just pretty fucking funny. Now say it with me, everyone. Every right-wing accusation is a confession. True. Oh my god, I forgot about that. They tried to claim she's a Nazi because of it. That was kind of funny. Also, really telling on themselves that they did, like, sexy Greta Thunberg Halloween costume, and then they just stopped doing that after she turned 18. Curious. Yeah, like, wasn't there something to do with the... Oh, right, it was like, the Kraken was a symbol of the SS, and you have an octopus, and octopi are Kraken, so you're a Nazi. Yeah, that's literally the worst thing the right does. They hate plushies. No, but unironically, they do want to get rid of people's human rights, and that's pretty fucked up. Okay, do I want to do the shoutouts now? Like the topic of shoutouts? Do I want to talk about aromanticism slash asexuality? Because I am going to be getting into an artist that's worse than a racist. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting segment. I do think next stream I will get to, like, the Vosh and the Doki Bird stuff. But I kind of want to know what all is going down with, like, the H3 stuff. You're ace? Nice. Respect. I'm aromantic. You know what? I think I will talk about the asexuality, aromantic thing. Oh no, you're going to into the parental units jokes. A thread caught my eye a while back, and I wanted to share a few thoughts I had of my own on it. This is regarding aromantic people, asexual people. For those that might not be aware, the term aromantic means somebody who does not experience romantic attractions. For someone like me, I don't search for like a soulmate or any sort of romantic partner. I do enjoy companionship from people. That's largely what my relationship fulfills with me. And funny enough, my partner is also asexual. So I kind of have an interesting perspective. But this thread, it's basically a two tweet thread with screenshots from Tumblr. I think Tumblr. I don't know. It's got screenshots. Let's read. Everyone should keep this in mind about aromanticism and asexuality. Oh, it doesn't get bigger, sad. Worst fear, finding out that I am really just a late bloomer or something and I am no longer asexual / aromantic, and having to tell everyone that, and them being like, told you it was just a phase, therefore giving people more, quote, proof asexuality / aromanticism doesn't exist. And that's genuinely a problem. If people are feeling a sort of disconnection with romantic attractions or sexual attractions to other people, they should feel more than welcome to, explore those feelings, see where it leads. Maybe it is just a phase. It doesn't honestly matter. What matters is letting people be comfortable being themselves. Just let them do what they want. Just because I experience things one way, like I'm never going to be searching out romantic partners. I've found out I was aromantic like 7 years into a relationship, and we didn't end it because of it. We basically realized or figured out how we can make our relationship work. There was a response to that first post. The thing is, it's okay if it's just a phase. It doesn't give people proof because there's still millions out there who are aro / ace. If it's, quote, just a phase, it doesn't matter because aro ace is how you identify right now, and people should respect that. If you change your mind one day, people should respect that too. Like, literally, let people determine how they want to identify, how they want to be perceived by the world. I don't think anybody should really stick with the most, or what's it? I'm not sure how to phrase it. Try out new labels. If it seems to fit, cool. If it doesn't seem to fit and you want to try something else, cool. If you try a bunch of stuff and then just end up realizing, hey, I'm completely fine with being who I was at the beginning of all this exploration, cool. There's nothing wrong with it. Literally, you can take the time to explore sexualities. It doesn't diminish any individual's value. Zaytree continues on. Oh, right. This was a thread by Zaytree. They created some chat bubbles, and I believe Slime2 Stream, which is like a stream widget thingy. I gotta look into that more. Feels like the problem is constant pressure to be validated by one's group, by society coming into contradiction with fluidity of gender and sexual attraction / non-attraction. Boxes, nice packaging, but getting stuck in them is a problem. So let's slide in and out of boxes. Yeah, like for me, labels aren't something that you should put on other people. They're something you should self-describe with to make it easier for other people to be able to understand where you're coming from. I also don't think it should just be a blanket one-size-fits-all kind of thing, I guess. Basically, humans are complicated, and that's all there is to it. Zatri continues, respect when someone tells you they're Eros and or Ace, because no matter how you may identify as in the future, that identity is what they need right now. Another screenshot starts off reading, impermanence of being doesn't mean it never happened and wasn't real. Temporary identities can still be true and important. What matters is that you're respected in each feeling and identity you have. One response is reblogging because this is important to remember. Second response, this was me. Once I started processing my trauma and finding a partner I could trust, I was able to enjoy sex. And yeah, it sucks having to realize your label was wrong, but I was also able to realize that the label was good for me at the time. It served its purpose. So yeah, like if you're identifying as asexual now, but then there comes a time when you find somebody that, hey, these feelings are sparking back up. So then, what was the term that's like there's asexual, and then what's the term for people that experience sexual attraction and enjoy it? I can't remember. But yeah, it to me it largely does not matter very much how accurate every individual label is to the person I'm talking about. Because I'm going to be real, I'm not going to go out of my way to make sure that I know that they're gay and they're whatever gender. I don't care. I will take people at their word for when they tell me how they want to be addressed. And personally, I don't think that's something that should be taken away regardless of how you feel about a person. It's just kind of very bad. Here in the islands of the Philippines, many queer labels are assigned to peeps, usually as insults. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Canada was like that for a while too, but we have moved forward. Also, Angel Tail, you are such a sweet bean. Unironically, I do appreciate y'all stopping in. Like, one of my biggest, this is unrelated to the video, but one of my biggest concerns of getting into like the commentary content, the drama content, I've been expecting drama frogs, but I've been getting rational people and I'm really appreciating it. A jelly bean, to be exact, the sweetest type of bean, true. But yeah, if back on topic with the video, if you're feeling like right now you're aromantic, live with that label. Try it out. It's not that big an issue to actually change things. The people that do kind of make it an issue when you want to change how you identify, they don't really seem, at least in my opinion, I don't think they value your autonomy. They don't value that enough. People have the autonomy to describe who they are to the world. Thank you. But yeah, labels can change. It doesn't matter. If it does matter to people, their priorities are just wrong. Pretty much it. Yeah, I agree. That was a good Segi. Definitely more positive than some of the other stuff I cover. Especially that video that released today. Holy shit. Okay, I got a BRB really quick, and then I will be back onto, I think, the last two segments. Because, God, do I want to talk about the Doki Bird stuff, but I still want to let it play out, get a little bit more info. Anyways, BRB. I am back from my burb. Honestly, Joe, I have no idea why some people just make such a big deal about labels when reality it doesn't make that big of a difference. Do you mean within the community or from other places? Wait, in reference to what? Also, thank you. I am back. Oh, in reference to Joestar. Honestly, I'm not sure. It is just interesting. Yeah, I think the conflict would usually come from outside of the queer community. Queer communities tend to be pretty go with the flow, at least in my experience. Well, you could always do both to make sure. Okay, going to get into shoutouts. That's going to be a fun one. Oh, fair enough. And it's good to make sure you do brush the teeth. Ba, ba, ba. Red came across my timeline recently, and well, how recently? A couple weeks ago, about Anyways, it was talking about, or it was talking on the subject of shoutouts between one creator to another. And, well, I kind of like the guy's perspectives. I haven't fully gone through the thread. The beginning of it caught my attention, and I wanted to go through the rest with all you guys. See what you guys think. So, Mummy Mortem put out a thread. He's been around for a bit. I don't remember exactly how long. But overall, I think he's a pretty nice guy. Let's see what he has to say. Mummy's random thoughts, number, I don't know. Topic is shoutouts. I have no idea how I'm going to avoid problematic words for the algorithm in this one, so I just won't. This is why a retweet is even more appreciated than usual. I want to start this off by saying that the act of shouting someone out is very kind, and I appreciate it a lot, no matter the size. I'm going to talk about Twitch shoutouts first, and then the Twitter ones. Yeah, and I have my own sort of perspectives. What's this about? This is just about, like, shoutouts in general between one creator to another kind of thing. With that being said, here is the statement. I don't think shoutouts do much. Personally, I kind of agree. It's a very kind gesture, don't get me wrong, but a lot of the time, at least in my experience, it doesn't necessarily lead to people following you, checking you out. Most of the time, it is also just like a quick, hey, go check out this person, and doesn't, just talking about shoutouts in general, yeah, pretty much. And a lot of the time, it doesn't necessarily lead to more, or lead to particular growth. Personally, I think the best way for shoutouts to function is to give the people you're shouting at, or like, give some context of who you're shouting out. For my example, I guess Mummy Mortem, he does random threads like this. He also does streaming on Twitch. I know he does gaming streams, I think. But personally, I prefer shout out via like showing off their kind of content kind of thing. But I'm not gonna pull up a stream right now. I'm more focused on his thoughts here. He continues, I am very lucky and grateful that I regularly get shouted out by channels of all sizes. Some have 3 viewers, some have 700 plus. For my experience, I get about 0.5 follows from a shoutout. Most of the time, no one follows. Occasionally, one person follows, and rarely 2 plus people follow me after I get a shoutout. The maximum amount of followers I have gotten from a single shoutout was 5. Now, actually, how big is he? I forget. So I guess I am pulling up his Twitch. Come on! 3.8 thousand. Nice, he's doing well. But yeah, shoutouts tend to not bring over a whole lot of people. Especially if it's somebody that's getting shouted out regularly. What is more effective is like collaborations. At least that's my opinion, I think. Those are way better at showing off at helping your audience get to know this new creator. Give them incentive to go check it out. Wait, what's wrong with Mummy Mortem? Well, I do know some previous controversy about him, but I wasn't planning on getting into it with this video. I also want to say that even a single follow is a total win, which is why I'm so grateful for anyone who shouts me out. Shoutout doesn't work if you have different content / personality than the people you are shouting out. Yeah, like there's a big reason why raids are not necessarily effective. There's a handful of people that will stick around after like a Twitch raid, but largely it's damn near impossible to tell if your audience will vibe with the content you're about to leave them with, because a lot of them are there for specific reasons, one thing or another, with you being the common denominator. What's your experience with this? Do you have similar results? Personally, yeah, actually. I do have some channels on Twitch that do shout me out when I pop up in chat, which I appreciate, don't get me wrong. But I haven't streamed on Twitch in almost a year now, or like 3/4 of a year now. So shouting me out on Twitch doesn't really do anything. My main channel is over on YouTube. From what I can tell, it is also way more effective if the streamer is taking a few seconds to talk about you instead of saying, "Mods, can you give him a shout out?" Or "Can you shout him out?" Which, yeah, if you don't give people an incentive, at least some kind of incentive, like, hey, this is this person's content, you're not gonna really draw people over to their content. That's part of why I like doing shoutouts by doing the interviews. I want to get back into those. Those were fun. But basically, I would get different VTubers on stream and then talk to them for a while, asking questions I had laid out and just seeing where the conversation went. I don't think with a whole lot of them that those interviews specifically got a bunch of people to check them out. In one case, that was true because it got picked up in the algorithm. But largely, I think a big part actually was that the interviews were like my only content, and those didn't get pushed out very much because I wasn't interviewing like super big names or anything. But now that I have other content like getting pushed out into the algorithm, I think if I went back to, or when I do get back into doing interviews, that they'll start actually doing a bit better than, some of them hitting not even 10 views, which is sad for me. I want people to check out the people I'm interviewing. I interview the pretty cool people, as long as it's in the I Spy with My Little Eye playlist. If it's an interview outside of that, it's largely not going to be the greatest. Okay, continuing on. So if you like to shout people out, then try talking about them for a few seconds. Of course, not too long to take away from your own content. Let's move on to shoutouts on Twitter. My experience, it just doesn't work. I would definitely agree. It is so fucking hard to pull people from one platform to another. So like at most with shoutouts on Twitter, you might get more Twitter followers, but that doesn't mean people are going to be checking out your streams. It doesn't mean that they're going to be checking out your other content, whatever the hell you end up making. They're just going to follow you on Twitter and maybe sometimes like a tweet of yours. Often, though, most people that follow you don't engage with every single piece of content you put out there. That's just kind of how it works. Continues on, it's already difficult enough to promote your own content on here. So talking about someone else's content with a call to action is just rarely ever do anything. So I think that it depends. Like, you could, if you're making a tweet about somebody's video and saying like, hey, this video is actually really well done, that can potentially get people to go over. Especially if it's regarding like a trending topic or something. Most people doesn't have huge enough following to make a difference. Yeah, like it's only a handful of people that. What was that note? I missed that notification. Shit. It's only a handful of people, like a fraction of the people will be. What's it? Will actually move the platform over. Like, hell, I have. Boop-a-doo. Aw, man, just one over the funny number. One over the funny number. But yeah, I have more followers on Twitter, and the majority of the followers on Twitter don't watch my YouTube. They just kind of like the shit posts I did. Maybe they followed for the hentai I used to post. It's now on a different account. Some people like the politics. But the majority of them don't actually watch my videos, at least as far as I'm aware. I only know about people that actually watch my content from them telling me. So, like, it gets wild. Some people, I have no idea. Like, there has actually been a case where there's a VTuber I've semi looked up to. I like them. They're pretty cool. They're pretty funny. I like their design. I didn't even think they'd like. I'm pretty sure we don't follow each other. But then I got a comment from them under one of my YouTube videos, and it's like, oh shit, you know who I am. That's wild. But unrelated to the topic of shouting out. Back on topic. Read that. If you want your community to follow someone, then by far the best option is to simply retweet their tweets. It's easy, simple, and effective. Part of me wonders regarding tweets, retweets, and quote tweeting. Because, yes, retweeting will push it out to your audience some more. I'm willing to bet more than a few notifications here of like, person liked the thing you retweeted, because I do a lot of retweeting of like schedules and stuff. Then there's also quote tweeting, which is like putting your own tweet on top of it, which also keeps it on the main feed. I don't know. I don't know the inner workings of Twitter like at all. Looks like he's ending up. That's already the end. Just my random thoughts about shoutouts. A retweet would be incredible. I did. Only 12 of us. Also, comment if you're having any different experiences or knowledge when it comes to this topic. Let's learn together. Thanks for reading. P.S. The thingy where it plays a clip when you shout someone out doesn't seem to change anything for me. To be fair, I only have sus clips, but yeah, would love to hear thoughts on that. Love ya. Okay, so for the PS part, with the clip that plays when shouting out, I'm inclined to believe that helps with having your audience get to know the person you're shouting out a little bit. Though there can also be problems with, maybe it does pull up like a sus clip, and well, not every clip is going to be the best. Some people even used to be flesh tubers before they became VTubers, and they kind of want to move away from their live action content. They just kind of forget those clips exist, so sometimes they're just randomly, oh yeah, you look like this. Which is kind of funny to me. There has been a case where somebody has shouted me out on Twitch. It played a clip of mine, which, what was it called? I'm pretty sure I can get it for you guys. It had to do with my cat. And yes, it's so weird when I realize I have been observed. Come on. Don't autoplay any stream. Oh, is it? No, it's not autoplaying a stream. Good. Here, it's called Gotham Meow.
What's up?
Gotham. Meow.
Oop. But yeah, that was like when I had my camera. I would just hold up a brush because I had at that time I had 3 years ago I had a channel redeem that was Gotham time. And well, that redeem was just I hold up a brush and then Gotham hopped up on my desk to get his brushies. He loves it so much. That clip was just Gotham made a meow, and then my friend made a meow in response, and then another friend made that brr sound, and it just made us all crack up, and that was a good time. But yeah, there can be clips like that that pop up with shout outs. And personally, I do think I just want to believe that having those clips pop up is helpful, that it's funny. It helps get people, or it helps give people an idea of the creator that's actually being shouted out rather than just seeing a name. It is nice to have the face to the name with the clips, honestly. That was a pretty nice seggy. Smegment. Okay. I do think I'll hold off on Freebird till next stream. I might just do the stream Friday because, well, Saturday, this weekend's going to be a drug weekend, so I don't know how I'll feel about streaming Sunday. Yeah, I think I might just do a Friday stream. Okay, who's ready to get into the less than fun stuff? Oh no. Yeah, we're going to be issuing trigger warnings and all that. Oh my god, it seems like there's a recurring pattern where there will just be some VTuber once a week, always somebody new, just outing themselves for, shitty takes. And the stuff that I'm about to get into, I will issue a content warning, a trigger warning. If you don't like racism, if you don't like potential animal abuse, if you don't like groomy behavior, probably don't want to listen to this segment. But this all started with a VTuber named Kenji posting a clip of an artist that was working on some art on stream. And a little context, this was 3 days into Black History Month.
Am I able to come back and get more stuff added, like a new outfit? Yeah, of course.
Oh, I'm covering him.
But I'm not gonna take this because she's
She's what?
She's
what?
Am I able to come back and get more stuff added?
Yeah, so that was the first clip that got posted by Kenji here. 3 days into Black History Month. Apparently, this was just a joke, but what's the joke? What's the punchline of the joke? Yes, it's this guy, Shanzo. Um, yeah, the punchline of that joke is just she's black. And then shortly after, like this one post at this point, wow, 1.5 million. And shortly after Kenji had posted this, he posted another tweet. And, well, this one's a little bit rougher. Can you hear it back? Yeah.
Like a new outfit, yeah, of course.
Is it loud enough?
But I'm not gonna take this because she's Am I able to come back and get more stuff?
Man, it's such a shame because, like, I love that design. That design looks great. But yeah, the punchline of the dude's joke was just that, well, she's black. Which, I mean, how is that a punchline? I am pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was. Yes, it is. The person in the clip. Come on, Twitter, stop fucking with me. Xenia, it looks like, is the person whose model is off in the clip. I don't know the context or if this is real, but this is my model. I put an app for Shanzo comms a long time ago, so yeah, bad joke or not, that's fucked up. If this is real, then Shanzo, I truly hope your life gets better. Thumbs up. So, yeah. And, well, he does get a little worse. Very flatly falling dark humor. Like, you can make funny jokes about race without punching down. And it's literally the butt of the joke is just the racism. It's not even like a funny, ironic racism, which is a very hard line to toe. Anyways, a follow-up tweet which got even more exposure because people seem to care a lot more of a lot more about potential animal abuse than racism. So I have listened to this audio before. Trigger warning. Also, hey Alistair, thanks for stopping by. Glad to have you with us. I do have some thoughts on this, but, well, let's just let the clip play. It's about a minute. Let's go.
Book, you're actually fucking annoying me. She literally just wants back scratches. It's actually annoying. There, you happy? I know you like it because you're a fucking bitch. And then you bite me and I'm not. Squish you. Shh. Shh.
Yeah, not exactly the best stuff to listen to. I do kind of think that if there was like severe animal abuse, I don't think the cat would be going up to him on stream, but I don't think those were happy meows. That's all I really gotta say with that one. it did sound like he was roughly spanking the cat's booty, which I will be fair, my kitty cat Gotham loves that. He wants his butt to be smacked. He will motorboat purr when I do it and then stick it out more so I continue. But like he doesn't make those sounds. Yeah, so like I don't really know a whole lot regarding whether or not this is legitimate animal abuse. I definitely see where people are coming from with like thinking that. But it's not the worst of the worst things that came out regarding this artist, honestly. Because even if it was animal abuse, well, this is the only clip I could find of this clip. It's this dude reacting to it on stream. The lamb? What? The God. Oh my god, I'm dumb. Okay, so thank you, the God, for sharing this. This is the most yikes regarding this artist.
Alright, so boom. Y'all remember this nigga from yesterday, right? The one that had the problem with fucking making old girls model because she's black or whatever the fuck like that. So, it gets worse, nigga.
It does.
I'm not gonna say nothing. Just.
Oh my god! Wait! I have to check one girl. Oh my god! You're gonna love her so much if she's on. Wait.
Oh hi! Does she have big tits?
She does hentai voices.
Which is fine or whatever the fuck.
Like the God's chibi model? Yeah, I like his chibi model too. It's pretty great.
Fuck like that. Like if you be spanking and shit to fucking Bulma, or you be throttling your meat to fucking the blue cat mom from motherfucking Gumball or some shit like that. And I'm saying, get it how you live, nigga. You feel me? Don't touch me. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch me. But do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Do it over there. But you know what I'm saying? Do what you do.
Oh. But does she have big milkies?
She's like 15.
Now we have a problem.
Bro.
No.
For fuck's sakes. Don't worry, he backtracks. You've been on some of God's lives. He's really nice, though. Oh, I don't think he's a bad person at all. I don't think God's a bad person at all here. Seems all right, pretty pog, but the here, let me back up so we can make sure we hear.
She's like 15.
Now we have a problem.
Did that help? He was talking about a hentai, not safe for work, ASM artist or something from VR chat, and then said that she was 15 when asked does she have big milkies. Now, I will say the person on call has the proper response.
No fucking.
I mean, the person on call with Shanzo right now, God does also have the right responses here too.
Way, man. What is wrong with this community, B?
I don't want to meet her.
Good job.
Why
I
not?
don't
Run.
want to meet her. I'm gonna go offline.
Yes.
No. I'm not gonna. You're not gonna listen to some fucking 15-year-old mole.
This nigga got common sense.
She's
on your
16.
screen, okay?
Relax, okay?
You're not-
16.
No, you just said 15.
Dude, backtrack, says she's sick. Oh god, what's happening? My computer's fine. Take care, Fuzz. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so from what I have heard, I can't confirm this, but apparently Shanzo is from Georgia, the country. And quick Google search, age of consent is 16, so yeah, this is just pedo stuff.
What the fuck? No, we're not listening to that. We're not.
It's just-
How old are you again? 28?
It's just.
No.
She
no.
just does it good.
No,
what do
we're
you
not
mean?
listening.
I don't
Are
even
you
watch
kidding?
that
Are you kidding me, my nigga?
shit.
We're
She
not
just does it
listening.
good.
No.
I'm not a weirdo, okay? Don't make me
No, you're a fucking weirdo, nigga. Get the fuck off my screen.
Yeah, like I want to listen. They want to listen to not safe for work voice artists. It's 15, but they're not weird. Sure. Yeah. I don't really know much of anything beyond the clips that I've shown here. I hope to God this is all misunderstanding shit, but with VTubers you never fucking know. If the country has different law, then I really don't care about this part. Well, here's the thing. In his country, the age of consent is 16, but he was listening to audios of a 15-year-old. So, even with those laws, he went under them. Maybe he did misspeak and she was 16, and I mean, I can't say anything legally regarding it. I'll just say that personally, I'm not interested in people under 25. I kind of like having people have some experience before, you know. VTube community is just a coin flip if they're a good person or bad person. Oh, yeah, 100%. There's like no in between. So from what I can tell, bro is like a 4chan edgelord. Really? I guess that tracks. That's the kind of jokes. God. It's so wild that these types of things will happen like every fucking week. And people aren't realizing that, hey, it's not always a good thing to be trending on Twitter. Well, to be fair, I don't think Shanzo was trending on Twitter. They definitely got dogpiled. Overall, pretty sus stuff. I'm probably not going to get the commission from them. Do what you want with your money. Is it ever a good thing to be trended on Twitter? Yeah. Yeah, not really. I can't really think of good situations. Oh, good. Ivermectin's trending. Okay, I think that about wraps up the stuff I wanted to talk about. At least the stuff that I'm knowledgeable enough with regarding what I do want to talk about. I am thinking I'll be back on Friday and then I'll talk about Doki Bird and Vosh. Because, like, hell, I've even got at least one comment. I don't know if there's more because I don't always see them all. I had at least one comment asking if I'd seen the stuff about the Vosh leak. But, like, even if it's legal in their country, I feel like it should also be a moral thing. Yep, absolutely. Like, I don't argue if somebody is legally a pedophile or whatnot. I argue if they are morally one. Because, like, I am no judge, jury, or executioner. I'm just a person on the internet with an opinion and a platform. Even if that platform's pretty small. But hey, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, that's who DM'd me. Yeah, I am probably most definitely going to be doing a full-on segment about the Fosh leak. I'm gonna source every image and show. No, I'm not gonna show porn on stream. Again. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, I was doing some coverage during what was it? When Marina VT what's a Doki Bird? Have you ever heard of a Niji Sanji streamer named Selene? Basically, her termination has been causing a spiral for Niji Sanji. Yeah. Okay, I am thinking I do want to voice chat with my server again. Yeah, that's Doki Bird. Briley, not again. What? I just said I'm not going to show porn on stream again. Jeez, what the hell is... Niji carefully planned this to sabotage Doki's stream, and she basically had to end her stream because of them? What the fuck happened? Because, like, this all happened, like, during the start or slightly before stream started, so I still don't know the context. But I do intend on talking about Doki Bird. Like, you guys don't even know. You can see up here, tab group, Freebird. I've got a handful to go through. And that's not even all of it. That's just more or less the stuff that I've been able to accrue. I've also had people send me some stuff, and that helps. Yeah, Niji Sanji's mad. Yeah, I think that about wraps up my stream for today. Oh, there's something that you guys do need to see. It was posted by Satan. Not a segment, it's just something everybody needs to see. Ready? I'm ready. Dude's wearing a shirt that says "Fuck me, Jesus." Jesus walks up and puts his arm behind him. Oh, that made me laugh. I usually just like Satan's stuff and then save the memes and steal them from my server. But that one I had to retweet because it was just funny. Ah. God, I should message Andrea. Because I think she was wanting to talk, like, religious or spiritual debate. Unfortunately, Aiden, the context is all I have too. That it's just a shirt that says "Fuck me, Jesus." But I mean, we all do know that Christians want to be filled up with that Christ love, right? Or was I taught something else growing up? Because I was raised Christian, Protestant, to be exact. To be in fact, God, I'm not high enough. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom, ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Yeah, right now I'm more or less just vibing while I roll some weed because it's legal in my country. Just hanging out with you guys a little bit longer. And then I'm probably going to be back in my Discord server voice chat for a bit. We shall see. It is nice having it. It should be legal everywhere. In related news, Jesus was a socialist. Yeah, literally was. He's a classical Marxist kind of person. By the way, how old is your cat? I want to say Gotham is 4 to 5. Sushi is 3 to 4 years old. Because I do have 2 kitties. Please tell me I have pictures on my PC. You know what? Fuck it. I will send it over. Discord to myself. Add all albums. Images. Not my lewd folder. By the way, if you're curious of the stuff I make, I've got a channel in my Discord dedicated to it. I enjoy making das Ludes. Okay, I'm pretty sure I won't get like stream nuked for this, but don't be alarmed. I'm about to show hot pussy on pussy action. Just 2 pussies mashing together. I'm sure you'll all appreciate. Oh yeah, it's uncensored too. The black and white one is Gotham. The gray and white one is Sushi. This was like the friendliest they were. And then since then, well, they don't completely hate each other. Well, Gotham wants to be friends. Sushi wants to be knives. Got even worse when we started taking care of mother-in-law's kitty cat. Why is my YouTube app not updating with chat? That's fine. Yeah, the black and white cat's name is Gotham. The like this city Batman is from, Gotham. Gotham. And then yes, Sushi. Fun fact, I didn't actually pick those names. When we were first getting Gotham, we were like, well, it's kind of a weird name. Do we want to change it? He's still pretty young, so it's possible to change it at that point. And then my girlfriend and I just, over the week before we got him, just kept going, Gotham. It just stuck with us. We inherited a third cat recently, been difficult with negotiations. Oh my god, I know the feeling. Because Sushi and the new cat that we're taking care of for a little bit, which could be, I don't know, a couple of months, could be over a year. It all depends. But, yeah, Sushi and the new cat Duchess, oh my god, they have very vocal discussions, especially late at night. Wow. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, Lambat. Stream is more or less ending right now. Like my voice? An end of video joke. Wait, do I say the sharpest tool in the shed line with videos? I forget. I think I included that in the outro. By the way, if you got $3 a month and want to see your name at the end of videos, you can always sign up and be a beep. Just remember, you're not really putting any food, you're not putting a sandwich in my mouth or anything. It's nice. You get a little kiss mark next to your name. And that kiss mark actually goes through the rainbow. Starts off white, then goes pink, and then just goes all the way through the rainbow, ending on red. But that takes like goddamn 4 years to get to the red kiss mark. Yeah, I think I include it at the end of the videos. I know I end every stream by saying the sharpest tool in the shed line. Oh god, I love my cats. I hate the hair that gets stuck under my nose. Just barely in the nostrils, so you go to take it out and it just scratches. Ah. Oh yes, the cat hair. God, when we take our canvas bags in, it's so wild. Cause they're black canvas bags, but they have so much cat hair on them, it's impossible not to notice how much. And like I try to deal with it, try to get it off of the thing. It just keeps coming back. It doesn't stop. Uh, oh, 10 likes on the stream. Nice. You know, to be honest, I wasn't too sure about like the turnout for the stream tonight, cuz the title is like not sure what I'm talking about, but it'll be things. Typically I do like to have at least 3 of the topics in the title, give people an idea of like the bigger topics, so to speak, I guess. Got a white and brown cat and a white and orange cat. They have attention grabbing hair. Oh yeah, like Gotham his hair, holy shit. I think he's the biggest offender because he's a big fluffy boy. My god, I'm still laughing over one of the comments I got today. Of that latest video, somebody had commented, Briley, how could you have 7-Eleven'd that guy? That made me laugh so much. Because it's like 9/11, but not as serious. Because I'm wanted for terrorism, apparently. Ah, yes, the act of terrorism that is calling out abusive behaviors of individuals. How horrible of me to weaponize people's pasts against them like that. Okay, I think it's about time I end stream. I'm almost done rolling here. If you wanna, if anybody wants to hang out in the Discord server, I'm probably, oh shit, no, I gotta go get some groceries. And then I'll be in voice chat, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, everybody have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, listening, even those that chatted in stream. I appreciate every little bit of engagement. Thank you all. Have a good rest of everyone's week. And remember, if you can't be the sharpest tool in the shed, you can always be the hoe.